I gotta unmute myself.
There you
Uh,
go.
I was looking for an extension to remove reels from Facebook. Uh,
Oh, why?
yeah, reels is the
Yeah,
short form videos.
right.
Yeah, well,
Why do you want to remove them?
so I don't sit here for 4 hours like I did this afternoon.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I get caught doing that too, and it's amazing how much time goes so freaking fast.
Yeah,
You're like, where did 3 hours just go? You know?
yes,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
and it's mostly stuff I'm not interested in, right? So like, I'm just don't show me this again. Don't show me
Well,
this again.
I I
Don't show
like
me this again.
I like the shorts because I get new ideas for different rabbit holes, or something will tie into a current rabbit hole that I'm
Yeah,
investigating.
but it's like, hey, this Lego thing. I love Lego. If I never saw another video about somebody building or collecting a Lego kit ever again, I would be a better person.
You have a Lego addiction, do you?
No, it's just I'm not interested in someone else playing with freaking action figures or building blocks or
Oh,
toys.
but you like Legos. You
I
just
like
said, right?
when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I think I got a box of Legos around here somewhere,
yeah,
but I just don't. I don't need to see content about it, right?
right. Okay.
It was like watching content of somebody building something with plasticine. You don't need to see that either.
I
Or
get hemmed up on
playing with action figures.
guys that are out rock hunting, because that's like my favorite thing. It's always been my favorite thing since I was a kid. And
Yeah.
so, the anticipation, what are they going to find? There was a program that used to be on that showed, it was done by either A&E or one of those, History
Mhm.
Channel maybe, of the guys that actually go up in the Rocky Mountains upwards, like above the tree line, and do the spelunking and do the uh, searching for gems
Going
and
into
stuff like
caves.
that.
Yeah.
And I used to love that show. I could do that. Maybe I
Mhm.
will. Maybe I'll just quit modern society, buy a tent and a little camper and a pickup truck, and just go, and a good hammer.
You're not going to do that.
I like indoor plumbing too much.
Oh. There was this one I saw, right? It's like a woman, and she's like, the other sciences aren't going to like this thing about geology, because it's geology. And it's like, we sometimes lick rocks. And it switches to this other woman, and she's like, yeah, us anthropologists or archaeo. What's the one with the dinosaur bones?
Paleontologist.
Paleontologists. She's like, yes, us paleontologists do the same thing. And she's like,
Did you say lick the rocks?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So sometimes you gotta
Oh,
lick the rock to know if it's like a high
the tasting
sodium
for
content.
minerals. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're doing that for. Uh, but like the paleontologist is like, it's coming off as a pseudo-sexual thing for them, not
Oh,
not a
oh.
scientific thing.
So I missed that whole part of geology. Paleontology was something else I was interested in, and as well
Yeah,
as archaeology.
it's like they're not doing it because they need to. They're doing it because they want to. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow.
Gotcha. Okay. Kind of a
Uh,
bit of a kinky thing going on there, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. I've never licked my rocks. I've never thought to lick my rocks. Maybe I should consider licking some of my rocks, huh?
And around here, when things get kinky,
And
we
then I can
start talking
even
about
write
Bigfoot.
about that. So, what would we call that fetish?
It's probably got a name.
It's probably already got a name, but if it doesn't, uh, what could we call that? um, uh,
Okay.
Rockalicious.
Yeah. Uh,
Or,
I'm gonna ask.
uh,
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because it's easier, and it'll if it doesn't know.
I
It'll pick something
find
up.
it funny.
What is the fetish of rock licking? Or are there any fetishes that have to do with rocks? Duh, 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 duh. Uh, I should share this so we could have the lovely robot lady read it to us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do.
Uh, okay, just minimize this.
Yes. While there isn't a widely known mainstream fetish specifically called rock fetish, there are several fetishistic interests that can involve rocks, stone, or rock like appearances. Lithophilia, from Greek lithos,
Lithophilia.
meaning stone, is sometimes used informally to describe a fascination or sexual attraction involving rocks, stones, minerals, or geological formations. It's not a formally recognized clinical term, but it appears in fetish and kink discussions. Objectophilia, object sexuality, OS, is attraction toward objects. Some people report emotional, romantic, or sexual attraction to
To their
natural
sex
objects
dolls.
such as rocks, mountains, crystals, or geological features. Pygmalionism is attraction to statues or sculpted
Pygmalianism.
figures. If the appeal is that a person looks carved from stone, marble, or granite, this may overlap conceptually. Petrification fetish is a more common fetish in fantasy and fetish communities. The focus is on people being turned into stone, becoming statues, or appearing rock like. This is usually about transformation, immobility, or the aesthetic of stone, rather than attraction to actual rocks. Crystal and mineral fetishization can occur as a niche form of object attraction, where specific gemstones, crystals, or minerals are the focus of fascination or arousal. If you're asking about attraction to a person who has a rock like appearance, such as extremely muscular, statue like, granite skinned, or living stone fantasy characters, that often falls under petrification, statue fetishism, or simply attraction to a particular aesthetic rather than a distinct named fetish.
Okay.
Petrification. I love it. That's funny as hell.
I'm for a loss of words.
I had
Uh,
no idea. I had no idea such a thing. That is so funny.
I wonder how much of that was hallucinated, though. Uh,
The fact that it's there available on Chat GPT tells you there's some audience for that reason. Somebody programmed that into Chat GPT,
well,
so it obviously exists.
it observed it somewhere, but you got to remember. Okay, so like the internet since about 2010, maybe 2008, was slowly segregated into certain primary websites like Facebook,
Mm.
right? So most traffic goes through there. And most information is gathered from Reddit. So most people who have conversations and whatnot, and Reddit allows the major chatbots to scrape every conversation. So if you've written something or uploaded something into Reddit, part of their terms of service is that it's used to train all these things. So like there are large fetish communities on Reddit.
Well, yeah, yeah.
There are large freaking. I
Reddit is
don't,
not exactly the most reliable source of information on things. I've never posted on Reddit. I have read a few things on Reddit, and
yes,
you know,
I, I go to Reddit sometimes because there are large Redding communities and whatnot
yeah.
on there, and but the problem is the way Reddit is organized is they quickly become little fiefs for tin pot tyrants. Each of those boards. Um, so each of those boards. So Reddit has its overall rules. Or like when you're on Facebook, if you violate some term and service, Facebook bans you.
Hmm.
But you know how like there are Facebook groups and you can get kicked out of a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yes, every single page on Reddit is like a Facebook group.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Every single one, and they're allowed to post. They're required to post their own subset rules for that page.
Okay.
So
Okay. Interesting.
and it depends on, I guess, how um, heavily the page is moderated. So for example, if you have a page on, I don't know, Twinkies or something, right? And you have moderators on that page, and if that
Right.
page loses all of its moderators, they'll shut that page down.
Reddit will.
Yeah,
The Reddit monitors.
yeah, monitors. If that page has got assigned
What about the creator of the
moderators,
page?
they would be the chief moderator for it. But you can leave, right? You can leave that page, and if you
Okay.
leave, or even if other moderators, if the other moderators get enough ability, they can vote you out, which is like a weird thing with Reddit.
Okay. All right.
Uh, so like there are times when pages have been shanghaied by other moderators from its original creator and whatnot. Um, and then of course, like if you create a page but you break the rules on Reddit generally and get booted, then it becomes a free spot as well. Um,
Hmm.
it's weird. It's like I've only looked into it briefly, and and obviously like there are places I know because it's happened to me. I've like asked a simple question, not being sure about something. It's like this can tangentially be considered a violation of rule number 4. It's in no way a violation of rule number 4 on whatever their sidebar rules are. You're no longer allowed to message here.
Okay.
It's
Huh.
like
Well,
I'm not.
this is interesting timing because I have decided to start a private Facebook page. I think you'll like the title of this. And it's going to be called Raven's Rabbit Hole Rehab.
Are you going sober, Raven?
Complete with its own 12-step program. And it's just basically for the regulars that are there in the chat room. So I was looking into starting that. And it's just a place where I know you can get very, very cynical, very angry, upset, uh, everything from some of these things. Like, for example, this last week I went into the data centers and how bad they are. My dad. I
Yeah.
told him I was. Hold on. I told him I was getting. He's having with his hearing aids though, so I don't. Maybe he didn't get my message. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. Anyway, these. Yeah.
It
So
happens.
in researching all of this, I was really wound up. By the time I got on the air, I was totally wound up, and it is
Yeah.
just unconscionable what they're doing, and they're not being completely truthful with them, and they're trying to hurry and ramrod these things through because of the investment,
Yeah.
the quick return on investment. They don't give a damn what it's doing to the environment, mind you. It's going to destroy
Well,
all kinds of stuff, and people's
uh,
utility bills are
uh,
going up 293%, which is
I'm saying,
crazy.
like, let me say this. It's not the data centers themselves that is like the major problem. It's all the shenanigans around them.
No, it
That's
is the
the
data centers, the amount
no.
of water and electricity they use.
Okay. So first of all, this is the biggest lie in this, and like you never help yourself with lying. Um, the water goes in one end, goes down, comes back around, and goes back in the same end. It's a radiator system. But unlike car radiators, it's a closed loop. So the evaporated water gets recollected into the basin that comes from.
Well, not well. There are different sized data centers, so maybe
Yeah.
there are some that are like that. Not the big.
That's how pretty much all of them work.
No,
Um, they're
and
supposed to work that way.
the one that was having an output, they collected that water, and the sludge in that water, it's not drinkable at all. It's
Well, usually they don't come from drinkable water sources in the first place.
um,
But
but I mean it's like brown, icky stuff.
Hmm.
The other is through in a water evaporation cooling system for these big ones that are like the 10 gigawatt ones,
Yeah,
and
well,
and
that's
that what they
not
plan
big.
to do, they're like the one in Cheyenne. Dad, sorry, Dad, I can't talk right now.
You could
Uh,
text them.
he's obviously not watching the show. Anyway, is a 10 gigawatt center, and they use the water with evaporation
Mhm.
sense of cooling. But the problem is they have a water shortage there, and the one that's proposed in Utah, the same problem.
Yeah.
They really depend on snow melt for their water supply. Well, they had a very very mild winter, and so that water's not there. So now what they want to do is use the aquifers, and the problem is those aquifers are not able to be refilled the way that these gallons and gallons of guzzling is going to be diminishing them. And then when those aquifers are done, they're done. Those
Ugh.
things take hundreds, sometimes thousands of years to
Mm.
accrue. Being tapped into here and there for farming, not a problem. But these things, I can't remember the number, but it's just an astronomically large number of gallons that they will go through per day.
Yes,
And
but most of it's recycled. That's why that's the one thing that is the real thing is like the power, because they're shunting the cost of the power onto the towns,
the
which
towns,
is bullshit. Um, or you'll get these like this one, the one that's being split between Grok and Claude, I think. So that's X Twitter. That's Twitter and Anthropic. Those are the companies.
yeah.
Well, Elon Musk and Anthropic. Um, they have this one where they have these temporary generators, so that they're being powered by diesel.
With diesel, yeah, they're making
Yeah,
noise.
and there's just like 30 of these temporary generators, just like smokestacks, but they're over a hill and they've got this big fake wall, like it's a, a fence with uh, plywood sheets, like 6 high, so you can't see it unless you know it's there. Um, and they're just like, because they would need to build a power plant, and they should build a power plant, and they're probably going to build a power plant, but like that's an environmental impact thing, and they're saying because these are temporary generators, they don't need to do the environmental impact studies.
Oh,
Now,
that's getting around it, huh?
yeah, they're getting around, like, but then again, your country's power infrastructure is 50 years out of date compared to where it should be, because you're too busy fighting wars off in God knows
Yeah,
where
yeah.
instead of building.
Well,
It's
and
instead of building your own sandcastle up, you're too busy tearing other people's down. Uh,
yeah, and again, not going to get an argument from me out of that. Look at this statistic: the heat that these things produce are equivalent to an atomic bomb every 53
that's just not even
minutes.
fucking possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
No,
Yes,
no,
it is
Raven.
possible. Yes, it's.
I don't know. You got to be very careful who your sources are.
Mhm. I know, and it's on very good source and authority that I got that statistic. And this like
Yeah,
10 megawatt
yeah.
is equivalent to 100,000 100-watt light bulbs. To put that in,
Okay, that might be possible or it might not be, but yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of energy.
Light bulbs don't use a lot
And
of
an
power.
atomic bomb every 53 minutes is a lot of heat.
It's not an atomic bomb every
That's
53
exactly
minutes.
what I copied it down word for word.
Yeah, whoever said that made that up. It's like the Epstein thing, right? They're going around with like the numbers of 87 and 0 for whatever there were, and when you actually look up, it's 50 and 0.
87 is zero. What?
Um, percentage of the people, right? So you guess what group that is. 80% were that group, and 0% of the victims were that group.
Oh,
You know what group I'd be referring to?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's actually like 52, 53%. and because people just make stuff up. And
which is 53% too many.
yeah, well, especially in a country that only has 2% representation to begin with.
Oh,
Oh, but like I'm just saying, like those numbers are very easy to rig, and if you
well,
don't,
no, this came from an environmental uh, website. A person who does nothing but report on those things and study those things, and he's been around for 20 some years and very well respected. And it came from his website. I can't think of his name off the top
okay,
of my head right now. Um, yeah, I wasn't just doing any willy nilly. Oh my gosh! So the following day, so yeah, so I give this Wednesday night. Thursday morning, I open up my YouTube feed, and it is just full of stuff that I wish I had had from the night before. But I mean, so I'm going to have to do a part two. And
yeah,
I had ran out of time. I really wanted to end the show on a more positive note in some action
hmm
steps people can take, right? And I didn't have time to even do that.
yeah,
There's a guy though that has
yeah. The action steps you can do is any of those companies that are publicly traded buy stock.
no, no, you're supporting
you
your
might
own demise.
you might as
No,
well get rich in something that you're not going to be able to stop
no,
because the
no,
system is corrupt.
no, no. That's not the answer. No, but
Raven, do not support terrorism.
I don't
Please,
support terrorism. I'm not saying
please
anything
do not,
about no.
please do not, please do not give any advice for
Riot
anything that
full
would.
force and take to the streets. Yeah. Okay. No, that's not what I'm saying.
You put the rag in the bottle that has half of vodka
Oh,
in
there's
it.
somebody that did that in a Molotov cocktail. Yeah, somebody threw two of
Don't
them at
say
Sam.
the
Sam.
name.
It's
Sam Altman's house. Yeah.
yeah. Sam Altman's house. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately,
Ugh,
he didn't do any damage and no one was injured, but he was arrested.
yeah.
So, and he had a name for himself. It was it's from the Dune book. You did you
Uh,
read Dune
yes.
or any of the
Mohadib.
subsequent?
Is it Mohadib?
No. It's
Was it?
something like Baxter or Back. It's a B.
Baxter.
Uh, oh damn it. Lugite or Luddite is something.
No.
It's almost like the word bachelor, but it's not bachelor. Oh come on. Uh,
Uh,
yeah. Anyway, this was in the books. The group of humans that were against the machines that were leading the
oh,
rebellion.
Butlerian.
Yes, that's it. Butler.
Butlerian.
I get bachelor out of that. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, I can see why you did because no one's gonna think. Yeah,
but
no, that's the Butlerian jihad, man.
yeah, that's what he said. That's what he called himself was the Butlerian jihadist. Yeah,
Mm.
right. So there's and the one there's a
And if you read the prequel books by Herbert's son, Herbert, uh,
yeah, this
because
guy's
he's also Herbert,
yeah.
that's the surname. Um, uh, the Butlerian jihad was a false flag.
Mm, mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah. One of these.
Not like Sandy Hook, because I don't want to get sued. Also, I'm pretty sure Alex Jones was wrong about that.
I don't know. There's some things
I,
just don't add up though with the normal narrative.
don't
Okay, and that
the normal narrative makes perfectly
no,
good
it doesn't.
sense.
No, there's some things that don't make
Yes.
sense after the fact. But anyway, one of
Yeah.
these executives, big AI tech executives, I think he's the one that owns not Grok, but is there one that begins with an A?
Anthropic,
Yeah,
yeah, it's Grok.
him. He was speaking.
That is Grok.
Oh,
Or not Grok. Grok
Anthropic.
is Twitter. Anthropic is Claude and Opus.
Claude, that's it. Okay. He was speaking at a graduation ceremony, and
No, that was someone else.
did you see that?
That wasn't. that wasn't the guy from Anthropic or Claude. That was just some CEO. And he wasn't the only one. There was a woman like a week before that
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 got
had the same thing happen to her.
heckled, where
Yeah,
the whole graduating class was like, no, no, no,
yeah.
ooh, hiss. Yeah. Well,
Well,
can you
it,
blame them? What are they going to go
it,
spend all this money and go into debt for the rest of their life over a college loan to go to college? So what? They can work in McDonald's for 2 years and then be replaced by a robot?
yeah. Well, it's not like the Luddite Revolution, right? Where the Luddite Revolution, you were replacing bespoke labor with routine labor, right?
I never
So
read it,
instead of
but
okay, so the Luddite Revolution was the Industrial Revolution, right? So the Luddites resisted the machinification of the assembly line, like the cotton gin and
okay.
things like that,
Yeah.
right? The not quite the printing press, but newer than that, right? Um, so you would have to learn how to be a machine operator instead of like do some delicate work by hand, which just sped up the output of things
Okay.
and made it so like unskilled labor could do the same job, um,
Mm.
relatively, um, which did affect like unions and well there would have been guild halls back then, right?
What were they
Which were the
protesting
precursor to
against that?
unions.
I mean,
Well, because if you could hire anyone off the street to operate a machine that could do something you spent 30 years learning how to do,
oh, okay. I get it now. I thought it was,
you could afford to pay a lot less for that same job, right? And that's basically what the Industrial Revolution did. It allowed you to hire any bum to do a job that would have taken a skilled worker
hmm.
before. And that's not really going to be the case with AI, right? You're not replacing one person with another person that is now operating the machine. You're replacing,
All the humans with robots and machines, basically.
yeah, maybe it might be that way. Um,
Another article I read is they're coming after not just the blue collar jobs, but the white collar jobs too.
oh no, they're coming after the white collar jobs first. See, in the past, you were going after the blue collar jobs, which were like dangerous and disgusting. So people really didn't like. Yeah, you had the people that were dependent on them at the time, upset that they weren't going to be able to feed themselves, but they could move into like the maintenance of the machines or whatever, right? Uh, and then like the really disgusting stuff. Well, the bottom 10% still needed to be done by people like oil drilling and cleaning sewers or whatnot. But the stuff just above that was automated
Hmm.
mostly. So like it wasn't as much backbreaking labor. There are some good things about this though, right? Like in 30 years there's going to be no such thing as the sweatshop.
30 years.
Yeah, it's about 30 years for you get
Well,
all the bugs out of
most of
things,
those
right?
though,
You,
doesn't that stop in third
you gotta
world
also you
countries
gotta also remember.
are
Yeah, that's why I
impoverished
said 30
already,
years.
and then
That's
they'll
why I
have
said
no
that's
income?
why I said 30
Yeah.
years.
Well, then what are they going to do
Uh,
with them? That's where
yeah,
the decreasing the population plan
yeah.
comes in, right?
But that's where the mass famines in the next year are
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
terrible.
really benefit, right?
Right.
You attack Iran, you embargo Russia, you
Yes.
cut off
Any way you look at it, it's
60%
grim.
of the fertilizer.
No
It,
happy
it,
outcome to any of this that I'm seeing. I just don't see
yeah.
any happy. I don't see a happy outcome. Do you?
Yeah, I'll take one day at a time.
See, that's the problem, though.
Yeah.
Although we kind of have to do that to keep our sanity,
It,
really. It's
Raven. It's never as bad as yeah. It's never as bad as the doomsayers say it's going to
well,
be.
it's not just these aren't typical doomsayers, and there's a lot
Yeah,
more than just one or. 2 or 5. There's
That's always been the case, though.
this
Right?
is
Like
a real
doomsayers
problem.
always say, I'm the new and bespoke, unique, special snowflake
Well,
doomsayer.
get this. There are people that have
The last doomsayer was wrong, even though he said the exact same thing.
there are people
But
sitting
I'm
in
me,
jail
so I'm
right
better than
now
that.
and in prison right now because some of these lawyers used Chat GPT and Chat GPT or Grok or one of those AI programs simply
Yeah.
just made up case studies. And because of this
Yeah.
case, this versus this, and they were completely false and made up. And finally,
Yeah,
a couple judges caught on because they went in and researched these, which the lawyers never did. And
yeah.
these people
There's
were
always
sent away because
Raven,
of fictitious lawsuits that never happened.
yeah. There's always people taking shortcuts and people getting screwed
This
over.
has happened a lot. I watched a show on it this morning. On Matt Walsh was talking about it on his video, and
Matt
yeah,
Walsh. Yes.
yeah. Hey, there's Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Rachel,
How you
long
doing?
time no see.
We're arguing about AI.
Yeah.
That's that, right?
I think you just play with it. Enjoy the toys while you got them.
Well, here's the thing, though. What do we need all these huge centers for? Our people are already using the stuff, and our systems aren't tapped out, shutting down, or people aren't losing their lights. What do we need all these centers for?
Raven, I told you it's not about. First of all, the systems are getting larger, right? So they have to process more. So these data centers aren't storing data. What they are is processing data.
Supposed to be, but there are.
No, because all the data is already stored, right?
No.
So it's not the number of filing cabinets you have. It's the number of people who can open them at the same time.
No. We don't need that many.
Yes.
Then
That's like what I'm saying. What I'm saying
something
is,
else.
it's the listen. It's not the number of filing cabinets. It's the number of people that can open them at the same time. Right? I'm trying to put this in a very simple analogy for you, because it's not what's in there. It's how many people can reach into it at the same time. That takes up processing power. And that's what these data centers are for, to increase the processing power.
No, I would say there's more to it than that. Because at the same time, we have all these other things, the Starlink going up, and we also have all these cameras.
You just want to say
installed.
no. That's why.
Huh?
You just want to say no. That's why.
No, I'm
And
saying
yes,
I
okay,
disagree.
Flock is terrible. Flock is fucking terrible. And a lot of these places are tearing down their contracts. I just watched a thing about how this one city was putting bags over them because they were sick and tired of it.
Yeah. Well, don't you think that stuff is stored somewhere? Where's that stored at then? All these cameras.
It's stored. Yes, but you don't need to add data centers for those. We have enough data centers for that already.
Do we?
Yes, because it isn't the storage. These new data centers are going to have the exact same data on it. It's just giving you more people, more abilities to access it.
Then why do we need so many huge?
Because there's a lot more that people want to access.
No, I don't think that's it. I've never had to wait.
No, because you don't know how computers work. I'm telling you that this
I've
is
never
how
had
the
to wait
computers
to
work.
get access to AI.
Yes.
Have other people? I'm asking. Other people had to sit there and wait.
Yes. And the more complex you ask something, the longer it takes, and that's why they want more.
And Sam Altman wants to charge us
speed it up.
a monthly fee for access to AI, and then we use it for whatever.
Yeah. All of these
they want
services
surveillance,
have,
point blank, just like Rachel said. Absolutely.
Yes, that goes without saying. All these fucking assholes try to sell surveillance, but that's not what these data centers are for.
We're storing
These
that
data
stuff.
centers are for processing.
I don't think it's all
power.
processing. And I don't think, and the thing is, these people that are out there
That's 90% of what computing
investigating
is.
it are talking about how evasive these contractors are, and the people that are funding them, how they don't want to answer any questions about anything to do with them. And none of them are
Yeah,
doing any checks
that is
or
definitely
balances.
true.
They're bypassing all the normal checks and balances for environmental and public health.
We already covered that in the show.
Now, what I haven't told you yet is about what happened in southern Memphis. They're trying to get this thing removed. In
Yeah.
2021 or 2023, I don't have my notes in front of me. Elon Musk put in one of these,
I don't need, it's happening all over the place. It's probably the one with
Listen to me.
the diesel
hang on,
generators that I
no,
told you about
wait,
earlier.
I got different information. Okay, Elon Musk put in one of these supercomputers. Not even a day.
I know more about this topic than she does.
Well, maybe you don't know about this though. Okay, so now Southern Memphis, since this thing has went in, I think it was 2023. Their average life expectancy of their citizens has diminished by 10 years, and their instances of cancer have skyrocketed.
How could you tell that the it's only been 3 years? The only way you could tell if the life expectancy of a person's gone down by 10 years is if you've done a fucking century-long survey.
They have
That's literally impossible to
that was
do.
published by the city of Memphis, so you take it up with them, but that's what they have published.
Then they're lying.
I don't think they're lying.
In 3 years, you can't tell if a life expectancy's gone down by 10.
Sure, you could.
You need people to be dying 10 years earlier than the average.
I don't know by what formula they calculate that.
You would
but
need
if you
more than
take,
10 years to do that.
You could take it from the average of the average American citizen, say, and then go by your demographic
like
and what's the
53 or
average
something
there,
like
and then
that.
see what the number of deaths in the last 3 years have been, and if there is a mean average of less than 10 years. There's a way to study.
Yes.
Yeah, you could come up with that without it being
This is-
years long.
That's what you got to avoid the kooks.
I'm not. You want to? Okay, we gotta stop. We need to do
That-
some writing
that is
because I am
definitely
really
good
gonna.
stuff.
I'll die on this fucking hill. Okay, I'm serious. I will die on this fucking hill. I'm willing to die on this hill.
You need to learn about the computers, or at least start watching that AI for Humans show I told you to watch.
All right, maybe we should do some writing. Let's just do some writing. I'm getting heated here, so. 'Cause-
Think I'm not. Yeah, I gotta set things up.
okay, get some things set up. Let's do some writing.
Oh, what's the lo-fi music? That's too loud.
All right. Rachel's new to the show here, so this is the point in the show. Rachel, we take 20 minutes and we do some writing, and we're
Yeah.
discussing writing rather than arguing about AI. But yes,
Yeah, I like doing both sometimes.
it wouldn't matter what the topic is. Justin is going to argue with me. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
that's how you learn things.
It doesn't matter if he even thinks he's right or not. He's just going to argue with me and get my
Well,
feathers ruffled. So
there have been cases of that where I know I've been wrong and argued with her. This is not one of them.
whatever. It's big.
One of these buttons will turn everything back to normal. Ah, how
There.
did you do?
Yeah, I did fine. I'm writing my manifesto here.
Oh, told you no terrorisms.
This is my manifesto for my rehab.
Rehab.
Yeah.
Are you literally giving up the sauce?
No, no. I said it's Raven's Rabbit Hole Rehab. It's a place to like when I said I was getting too wound up. It's a place to go and unwind, reconnect yourself.
Yeah. You should also give up the sauce.
I like the sauce.
Mm.
I should give. Why should I give it up?
It'll
Give
help you live
me good reasons
a
why.
more clear and clean life. You need to go clear.
I am clear. I don't drink during the day. A glass of wine in the evening is not going to make. It doesn't make me.
No. You don't get the reference. You don't get the reference. Going clear is the Scientology term.
Oh, I'm not a Scientologist, so I'm good there. I don't need to worry about that.
You need to go clear. You need to clear your ketons or whatever the fuck the term is.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Your Satans. You need to get Xenu.
Xenu.
You need to defeat Xenu in the Aquarius sector.
So, how's your mead coming along?
I'm not
Did
making
you have
any
some
mead.
mead? You're not making
A
any
long
mead?
time ago. I'm not making any mead.
Oh,
I should make some mead.
swear.
I still got.
Yeah, you should.
I still got a fuck ton of honey. Let's see if it's rancid. Honey doesn't go bad, by the way.
Yeah. Then why is there an expiration date? I've got a little jar of honey, and it's got an expiration date on it.
That's because it's not honey.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
oh, that looks really
beautiful.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That was absolutely disgusting. Black sludge.
It's pure honey.
It looks like something that would come out of your oil tank.
Yeah. It's mostly crystallized, so like a lot of the sugars are pulled away, and it's just.
How old
Fucking
is that?
I don't know, maybe 5-6 years. It's been in that bucket for that time.
And has it been relatively climate controlled?
Yeah, doesn't need to be. Honey will either crystallize or go super liquidy depending on the heat. So all that needs to be is like boiled, like not boiled, brought to a light temperature. So I put that bucket into a pot with some water and bring it up to heat, and it'll all become a nice light honey colored yellow. But the light yellow that you're used to is not actually the color of honey. It's the color of cane sugar, or not cane sugar, corn sugar, corn syrup. Most honey that you buy in the grocery store is just corn syrup.
No, I've seen them on TV where the beekeeper is taking the honey out of the.
I said the grocery store. Well, most of the honey you buy in the grocery store is just corn syrup.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're charging us for honey.
Yeah, it might be like 30% honey or something like that.
The bastards.
Corn syrup is used to cut everything.
I see. And unfortunately, most all corn is GMO these days.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it isn't.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I actually do. So you hear about this this news story? Get on the conspiratorial stuff. So they're trying to say this guy's a Chinese national, but his name's Benjamin Yeksoff or something like that. I don't know his actual name. He's a Jewish guy from Israel with Israeli citizenship, but he's a Chinese national, running a genetics research lab in like Los Angeles.
Oh,
out
really?
of his garage. Out of his garage.
Well, what did he do
Yeah,
wrong?
he had like all kinds of like hantavirus and AIDS
Oh,
and like all kinds of stuff. Just like
interesting.
samples. I don't know.
Oh, really? So he had contagions. Sort of.
Contagions.
Okay,
Contagions and
not
virals.
good. Oh no, I did not hear about this story.
Yeah, and they're trying to say he was a Chinese national instead of an Israeli.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah,
they're trying to. I know everything.
I'm just saying, one of those groups can get citizenship in the other country, and one of those groups can't get citizenship in the other country for racial reasons.
I see. No one wants to see your butt, honey. You come down. Come here. I'm here. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Interesting.
yes.
So, did he have any explanation for himself as to why he had these contagions?
No, that's all I heard about the
Research?
story.
Oh,
All I've heard about it so far is that they're trying to say it's a Chinese national instead of a
mm-hmm,
Israeli.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of that kind of stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and one of the reasons cited for the fast tracking of the data centers is because they're in kind of like an arms race with China. That
China.
bypassing all the normal checks and balances and health
Yeah.
concerns and all that sort of stuff.
China's not doing that though. China's doing all the proper surveys and whatnot. And the difference is China's also using their AI centers for I don't know, building things that help people. Like
One of
they built this they built this robot that's designed to go across power lines and keep them clear, right? So
from what
instead of
birds
like the
clear,
no
what
no
from
no
birds
like
on it or something or
no. So like here there's a power line with a tree branch growing through it.
oh, okay,
You know that could cause an electrical fire, and they had to have a guy come out and cut it. And there's still a
right,
piece of branch stuck on the wire because to get that off, they'd have to cut the wire down.
gotcha, okay,
Yeah, so this robot does that automatically
oh,
because it's very dangerous to have a person do that because they could accidentally run high voltage current through their body and like become a barbecue briquette, you know. Uh,
right, right,
I used to be in the electrical field. That's a lot of current going through those things.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, I didn't hear about that guy.
yeah. Oh, the Biomes guy. So like the Chinese are using AI for doing that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
where we're using AI for I don't know, telling nursery rhymes or something. I don't know.
Okay, so
Drone operating, killing kids or something.
there's a Canadian, Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary. Oh yeah, the guy's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, he is. He is
Yeah. He's always been a piece of shit. He's on our version of well, I guess it's not our version. It's the Shark Tank,
Shark Tank.
which
Yeah,
is
right.
which is like the Lion's Den.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, he is the one who is
yeah.
trying to put in this data.
He's only doing one data center that
Yeah,
I'm aware of,
he's
but they're all being done the same way. It's just
and he
he's
is
knowing
saying
them.
he's saying anybody that is protesting these data
Yeah.
centers are paid for from the Chinese government.
Yeah, because the only reason why you would want your power bill to not go up and to be subsidizing a business that's not going to employ anyone, right? Like
Yeah, and
is because the
misinformation.
Chinese.
He's saying it's all misinformation, and we're being paid by the Chinese government. He went on Fox News on a rant. He was like,
I'm waiting for my check from the Chinese government.
yeah, so am I. I told him, I said, hey,
I remember this.
look at my PayPal account.
I remember this from 2016. I'm still waiting for my goddamn rubles too.
Yes. Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
I'm owed at least 50 rubles and at least 10 yuan.
Okay.
Worth nothing.
okay,
He's
totally-
worth nothing. I don't think I could buy a case of pop for that much of both those currencies put together.
Okay, I got something complete. I got to change the subject here. I'm going to totally do a flip switch on you here. So there's a new form of astrology that's kind of interesting. You'll love this, I think.
Numerology, astrology,
No. It is.
zoology, all things I don't give a crap about.
No. It is looking up what was the number one top 40 song the day of your birth.
Okay, we will do that in a
Yours is?
second. But before we do that, I want you to list off the things I just list off, and then see if you get the joke.
Okay.
Did you hear them?
I-
No. Numerology. What was the one you said?
Astrology,
Zoology was the third one I listed.
zoology, astrology.
I said numerology, astrology, zoology, all things I don't give a crap about. I gotta explain this joke. You gotta hear it all.
Okay.
I'll put that one on a t-shirt.
Okay. You ready to hear this?
Yeah.
So I looked up yours.
July 14th, 1985.
Yes. The number
And
one
wait, yours was what's the date of your birth? The day?
after
the month?
Christmas.
What?
The day after Christmas.
Okay, so
December 26th.
December 26th, 1532.
Yeah, I look remarkably well for my age, don't I?
I mean,
You are. You're.
yeah, but in a comedic way. I try.
Anyway, your song was by
Oh.
Duran Duran. Number one
Duran
song was "A View to Kill."
A View to Kill, you see, it's suitable. That was a good song. Duran Duran's actually not a bad band.
No, it's not.
They're-
Mine was by the Monkees. I'm a Believer.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
Her face, dun, 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 dun. Now I'm a believer.
Duran,
Yeah,
A View to Kill.
I found a remake of that that's heavy metal. That's pretty badass. I like. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, you can just go to Google and ask what it was the top. Ask for you can get the whole top 40. I went ahead and got a whole list of mine of the top 10. And there's this one that was okay. The number one in the UK was like really super just
What song was it?
awful. It was called Winchester Castle
By
the new something. Here, where is it?
the new Symphonics.
New. Not
Symphonics.
no.
Republic?
No Bordeaux, the new Bordeaux band or something like that. The new
What was
is
it
that
called
piece?
again?
Winchester Castle. Where is my note? Is it over there? Maybe it's over here. I got so many clipboards with different notes on it.
The song Winchester Castle.
I wrote it down over here. Where the hell did I put it? Oh.
Oh,
I got too many damn papers. Too many damn.
the new vaudeville band.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. It's really bad.
I'd play it, but the last time we played a song on the old
Yeah,
show,
we got in trouble.
we got in trouble.
Here it is. Yeah. The new vaudeville band, Winchester Cathedral. That's what it's not Castle.
Oh.
Cathedral.
Yeah,
Absolutely sucks. Okay, so I'm a Believer. The Monkees was the number one, and then Snoopy versus the Baron by the Royal Guardsmen. I had never even heard of this song before. Was number two. That's Life by Frank Sinatra. Mellow Yellow by Donovan was at number 6.
Mellow Yellow's not a bad song.
They call him Mellow Yellow.
No.
Maybe that's what I like Mountain Dew, huh? Right? And then number 26 was Mustang Sally. I did that. I
Mustang
like
Sally's a good song.
top 40. I love that song. Yeah. Anyway, so I looked up just the top. Maybe I still have it on. I might have it still open in the window here. Here we go. Let's see here. What was
This
the?
episode is brought to you by.
That's funny. I looked up my dad.
By a case of Mountain Dew. I should have just picked up the whole case.
Yeah.
I also got Orange Crush in the bag.
Orange Crush. I love that.
I prefer grape, but they don't sell it in that this form factor,
Oh, there you go.
which is the size that always goes on sale. What the fuck just happened there? Are you still around?
Okay, View to Kill, of course, number one.
We,
Susuko.
we lost you for a second. Did you say anything before View to Kill?
Yeah, the top 5 of,
Okay.
of 1985. Okay, number
Okay.
2 was Susudio by Phil Collins. I remember that song.
Susudio by 1 second.
Susudio. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Susudio by Phil Collins.
Okay, and number 3 is Raspberry Beret by Prince and the Revolution. She wore a raspberry beret. You remember that song?
Raspberry Parade.
Yeah. Kind you find in the secondhand store. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
after everyone, let me because I'm making a YouTube playlist here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna listen to them. I'm not actually gonna turn them into a playlist.
And then The Search is Over by Survivor.
The Search is Over by Survivor.
I don't remember how that one goes, but I know I'd recognize it if I heard it. I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a mushy song. And then
Yeah. The mid '80s was the time for the romance ballad. Was big in the early mid '80s. The power ballad wasn't quite coming in yet, or had already faded, and it was going in more into the. You were there.
yeah.
You don't remember the rise of the romance diddly. The last embers of disco was the cheesy song.
I remember disco very well. Oh my god, I had every, and I had. Oh,
You should be ashamed of that.
I'm not though. I'm not ashamed of that at all.
Okay, what was song 5?
Song 5 was "Would I Lie to You" by the Eurythmics. Eurythmics.
Would I Lie to You by
Would
the
I lie
Eurythmics?
to you? Do. Would I lie to you, honey? Yeah.
With our good friend.
Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like one of the very first women to like cut all of her hair in a boy cut. At the time, it was pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's your top 5.
Andy.
Anyway, it's kind of fun. So what they were
was
doing on this
completely weird.
interview was talking about how the lyrics to whatever the number 1 song was on the day you were born, how that shows up in your life. Yours is A View to Kill, which is probably everything you think is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Kill it.
I'm here to kill your weird, funky vibes about being a nutcase or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your bullshit vibes.
Oh, not bullshit.
I'm here to crush your bullshit vibes.
You're here to crush anything that doesn't.
I'm here to harsh your mellow
Yes. Or squish my pillow.
with some yellow.
Squish my marshmallow.
Squish your marshmallow. I'm not gonna squish your marshmallow. That sounds kinky or some shit. I ain't into that weird shit.
You're degenerate enough. I'm surprised.
Oh, not that degenerate.
Oh, Don't knock it before you try it.
Uh,
Just saying.
there's a lot of stuff that you should definitely knock before trying. One of them being crystal meth.
No, no. I did have where was that?
Remember,
Yeah.
kids, when the guy offers you the heroin, you just say no.
Just say no.
You don't even try it.
Yeah. Let's see. I did have. I had something I was going to do for the show and didn't get to.
Also,
And I shoved those notes in here.
also remember, your potato chips should be all dressed, not half dressed.
Oh my gosh! I've never seen a label like that before. What do they mean? Like, how are they dressed? They got little skirts on or something, or what?
They've got the vinegar. They've got the vinegar, the
Oh.
onion, the the cheese flavor, and the the tomato flavor.
All on one.
Yeah. So there are only actually like 4 seasonings they put on potato chips, and they get the various different flavors. They mix and match them, and that one's just got all the seasonings on them.
I tried a bag that was steak fajita, I think it was.
Yeah.
I found it over in Missouri and bought a bag out of curiosity, and it really did taste like a steak fajita.
Yeah.
I was really surprised. Yeah, they had one that was some kind of an Oriental dish. I don't remember what it was now. They had like 4 different ones that I've never seen before. I thought, how odd on potato chips. I've never.
Oriental dish.
It wasn't your normal,
Is it
your-
East Asian or Central Asian?
no,
Because
I don't know.
Oriental actually means Central Asian, but people use it for East Asian.
I'm not sure.
So, like fajita.
That's Mexican.
Yeah.
I think it was made
Non-bread.
in Argentina, even.
Yeah.
Something
No, actually, it's from Spain.
like- Okay. Okay. Didn't know that.
Well, the Spanish did settle most of South
yeah,
America.
yeah, they did. Right.
North America too.
Yeah. Southern America, mostly, yes. Fernando de Soto.
Mhm.
All of them, yeah. I did a report on Fernando de Soto. That's how I can remember that one.
I watched the History Channel at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, me too. That's all that used to be on my TV when I had a TV.
Sorry, the Hitler Channel.
Well, then they got H2, History International, and then I switched to History International. But that's what my TV was on all the time.
Yeah. And then it became Storage Wars.
Yeah, that and what's the dudes that run the pawn shop in Las Vegas? That
Pawn
was
Stars.
sometimes that was interesting, but it got old. I mean, at first it was really cool, but then it just got old because it was always on, and then they just got away from doing more and more of the documentaries and just had these reality shows on all the time. Yeah,
It's very disgusting.
yeah, it's kind of boring after a while.
I blame you,
You blame me, okay?
personally.
All right, blame me.
Yeah. I don't know how. I will pull out the cork board and the red string and somehow figure out how Raven is directly responsible for Pawn Stars.
Responsible for that going to hell, right?
Specifically Pawn Stars.
My favorite one was that they had a vampire hunting kit that was from the Civil War.
Yeah.
And the little history bit behind that was General E. Lee, who was in charge of the Union. After the war, he went into a service for vampire extermination. So rampant was the belief in vampires that he had a service. If you thought somebody was a vampire, that you were being disturbed by one, you called him, and he showed up with the suitcase, and this was one of these vampire hunting kits, and it had a crossbow in it with silver arrow things, and it had oh shit, I can't remember what. I mean, all kinds of.
I have a feeling that this is some sort of union propaganda.
Well, there was a prevailing belief during the Civil War, and this was from soldiers that were injured, that were left on the battlefield waiting to be picked up by the medical people or people to rescue them off the field to take them to the medical places, that they witnessed vampires coming through the fields of the fallen and unaliving a lot of them that were just barely hanging on.
You're allowed to say kill on YouTube.
I don't think so. Are you? Why does everyone
Yeah.
say unalive then?
TikTok.
Oh, is that where it's from? Oh, okay. I don't know. I just noticed everybody's saying that these days, so I thought I'd better play it safe because I don't want to get your channel in trouble. So
I
Anyway.
don't care. We're not monetized anymore.
anyway, there are many reports of this. It wasn't just one or two guys that might have been hallucinating due to their injuries. I mean, there was a very prolific amount of soldiers reporting this phenomenon. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's even a movie that was made about this. And at the time this movie came out, I didn't know this information. And I thought,
Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
stupid. Yes, I thought, what kind of stupid ass freaking movie is that? They have nothing better to make a movie about. I mean, how retarded is that?
It was based on a Pulp Fiction book.
And then later on, I learned about this kind of stuff. Okay, well, that has to be the basis for that movie, then, and it is.
Yeah.
Well, the whole vampire cult thing, there's a lot to it. It's not just like Hollywood lays it out, but there is a whole underground, and there are people that
And
feed
look,
on.
if you ever get back to writing your urban fantasy or even thinking about putting a structure to it besides two fangirl romance scenes, which I'm okay with you writing your sleazy smut. I write a lot of it.
No, I'm not saying I want to write about this. This is a real thing.
I'm saying,
People that
I'm saying book
absolutely-
two, book three can have a vampire cult. You know a lot about vampire cults. You can just throw them right in there wholesale.
Well, there's a reporter a couple years ago that went missing who went into the underground of, I don't know, was it Chicago or New York City, Philadelphia, one of these major cities.
Yeah, that was the premise of that was the premise of the second Night Stalker movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
But she really did go undercover and then
And watched the movie Night Stalker.
and was researching all of this and really got. I've seen pictures of her. I don't remember her name though. I should bring it up. But the whole thing with the vampire goes back way back, and there are still archaeologists every once in a while are going to run across these graves where there's a brick in the mouth of the skeleton, and that is always a telltale sign that this person was believed to have been a vampire.
Or died prematurely of strange causes. You see, what I think it was is a lot of people, like, they didn't have the ability to detect the trace life signs that we developed in the latter half of the 1800s. So somebody had gone into like injury-based coma or something like that,
Right.
and then they got buried, and then they came out of that coma, and tried to dig themselves
That's
out.
why that term "saved by the bell." That's where that comes from, because they started tying a string around their finger that had a bell that went all the way up to the surface. And
If you were rich, you could afford that. If you weren't, you tried to claw yourself out and died from
dead ring
suffocation.
made by the bell. Those two phrases come.
Yeah,
Oh man, can you imagine?
but that was an expensive thing.
freaking awful.
Yeah.
I mean, to wake up and
Yeah,
you are.
there
in a
are
coffin.
people that have
God,
wrote
how horrible.
about. There are people who have wrote about digging themselves out of shallow graves because they woke up from like
Yeah.
being in a coma or whatever.
That's just. Oh my God! What a nightmare! What a. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
and that's also why you bury them 6 feet deep because they can't dig out then and freak out the cemetery staff.
Oh, that's awful. Well, that's why they used to make coffins too, with a little glass thing around the face, so they could see if that started to fog up, if they were breathing. They started breathing again.
Yeah, during the funeral.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Dead Ringer and Saved by the Bell. That's for those people. I'm always interested to see where these weird little phrases that we learned that we just accept as part of the language growing up. You know, where what those how they
the
came
the
about.
etymology of phrases.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's probably an actual name for that.
Um,
There's like 500 different phrases that are used in like
like,
everyday colloquial language that were created specifically by Shakespeare.
really?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a whole list of them out there.
it's interesting.
Yeah, something stupid like that, or he created. This is why, like a few years ago, when major universities were removing Shakespeare from their English courses.
Why were
I
they
think
doing that?
they were saying to decolonize the English language, which makes no sense whatsoever. From the guy who had given English most of its like structure and
Yeah,
terminology and created a whole bunch of words and whatnot.
right.
And it's like it was just some bullshit. But this was happening a few years ago. It wasn't like pissant universities. It was like Harvard and shit like that.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Wow. They think that Shakespeare was actually just this like tavern owner, and that was the pen name used by Henry VIII.
Yeah, that myth was going around for a while, but
Apparently, he did write a lot of pub songs, drinking
yeah,
songs,
I have no idea.
and
But I'm pretty sure that Shakespeare thing is BS.
is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember watching a Rob's Words video about it. That's a good YouTube channel. You ever want to learn about like the history of words and stuff?
Yeah, what's it called
Yeah,
again?
Rob's Words, like the name Rob, plural
Yeah.
S, words, like words.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an English guy, and he just talks about like the origin of words and word related
Yeah,
things.
I'm always fascinated by that.
Yeah.
Okay. YouTube channel.
Are we only an hour and 30 minutes? You want to do another writing sprint?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do. Let's
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Did you lose Renee and Rachel, or did you not bring up the chat?
It's right there on the screen. They haven't said
See.
anything in a while.
Oh, I don't see it at all. I just wondered. Ever since we came back from writing, it's been blank. I just was curious.
What? This right here?
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's silly blank.
Okay.
You knew. All right.
Give me a second.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's showing up on YouTube.
Well, how weird. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing. It's not here on mine.
Okay.
Huh.
I will.
I don't know. Okay. Okay.
I'm still here. Yes. Yes.
Good. There, I see that.
The timer.
Renee's still there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I finished maybe 3 minutes ago.
And so, which one are you writing on?
The one that I started the other day. I'm almost finished it too. I
Oh,
might be done at first draft.
awesome.
Yeah. Did I not? Did I not close it? Okay.
So, when do we get to hear it?
I don't know. Let me finish it and then do a first run, and then I'll call for beta readers, alpha readers, whatever the hell term they're using these days, for people to check for continuity and stupidity.
Continuity and stupidity. All right, great.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
No.
so the premise I'm going for with this, because I write on conditional filth, is what if Xena the warrior princess, my tongue, the warrior princess was written by me when I was 14 and had no problem writing it as a triple X. Well, maybe not that.
I muted myself there for a moment as I was hiccuping really loudly.
Yeah.
I interrupt
I'm
you.
just getting the. I'm
Xena
just
Triple
getting.
X. Okay.
I'm just getting the. I gotta let the cat in
Oh,
message
but
now.
he was out here meowing, carrying on.
Wow. No, nobody's stopping you from charbroiling the kittens. Yeah. So I've gone full degenerate on that one.
Okay. All right.
It will definitely be under my Maya D Hertz pen name.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. What are you
Definitely.
What are you doing?
If you don't get the joke on that pen name out there, you need to think about it for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, now's not the time. Here, go.
It will be the time in 2 minutes. So, what are you doing? We were talking about changing some things for the summer holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still want to do that, or
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay?
I don't care. I'm writing one way or the other. You don't want to get anything done, that's up to you.
I've got a lot I'm juggling right now. I want to get that.
Yeah, 90% of it's meowing at you.
Yeah, that's a large factor of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone just walked by.
Yeah, we all saw its butthole.
That's Cannibal Cat.
That's the cannibal cat?
Yeah.
You know my policy with cannibalism. 10 seconds after the apocalypse starts, 10 seconds, I will count while walking towards somebody. Most of the counting will just be me needing to get to another person.
I'm glad I don't live near you. You'd be my cats, and then you'd probably try to kill me.
No. I'd do it the other way around. I'd eat you and feed the scraps to the cats to fatten them up.
And there'd be no one to object to you stealing the cats and eating them, right?
Yeah. Also the scraps to fatten them up, right?
You know you're absolutely terrible, don't you? You know, dreadful. Totally dreadful. When you talk like that.
Oh.
But I love you anyway. So.
Yeah. Emotions.
Ah,
Oh. I'm just
generate little brother, okay?
just finishing my pizza.
Oh hell! All right. Usually, I'm not even gonna say it.
You
Will you be having a show this Monday? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Same time. We're gonna do it on Mondays, and for a little while, not do it on Fridays.
Mhm.
And I
We might have the occasional Friday pop up if Raven's bored, but probably not on Fridays.
yeah.
We'll say
I
no
even
Fridays
thought
for the
about
next 2 months.
I thought about moving my show to Fridays or doing something on YouTube on a Friday night, um, and taking some of these larger topics that are going to spill over because 1-2 Radio is going to um, not be a platform anymore as of August. I guess got a memo this week.
Yeah, I figured that platform was going away because it
Yeah,
does not look like it's updated anything technical in a good long while.
yeah,
And it is like I've tried to come and listen to your show on it, and I've never been able to get into like the listening area.
really,
Yeah, like it's been a pain in the ass. Um,
huh? Okay,
well, you should eat, Renee. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 10 o'clock where I'm at.
Pacific time,
Okay, so it's what,
7
7?
7 her time. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
hmm
Yeah, maybe you should do that. Get your notes ready before this show, right? We could do this show on Fridays, like after the summer, and then take in a half hour, an hour,
Yeah.
and then do from like 11 to midnight or whatever your time. Well, 10 to midnight your time.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we could do the show like from 6 to 8 my time.
Yes.
Start my show at 9, like I usually
Yeah.
do. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think about.
We can move the whole thing back an hour on both days when you want to start back. And we're going to do
Yeah.
from 7 to 9 my time,
Okay.
which is fine by me. Like, we only moved it to the later time because you were busy earlier in the day.
Yeah, and with the
And it's
longer
just-
sunlight hours, it is. Yeah.
yeah.
So I got so much work outside that I have to keep up with. And
Yeah.
it's not wintertime, and so I need the extra time in order to mow and weed whack and
Yeah.
everything else.
I just like we've got to like settle on a time and like keep it there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so and that way you could do like assume we're taking the next 2 months off on Fridays regardless, unless something comes up or whatever. But
So beginning in August, we may go ahead and change the time for fall winter hours.
yeah.
For the spring.
And then whatever we come up there, we'll try and keep them out through.
We'll
after
go
that.
back to 2 shows a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you get your notes done before this show, you can just like go have dinner, whatever, come
then,
back and then do your show and all.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. And I didn't botch it too bad getting on the air.
Yeah. And like obviously if you're like this is what I'm doing that day as a schedule,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be it'll like you get into a routine of it. It'll be
Right.
easier to do. Yeah. And I can just like help you with the
Like when I
the
do Friday
background stuff.
I know well in advance what I'm doing, and so I work all week long. It's so irritating because usually 1 or 2 hours right before I do a show, after I've been working on it all week long and I've got it wrapped up or whatever, there would be like an email come in, say, "Hey, have you seen this?" Or there'll be something pop up on my YouTube feed as I go to YouTube to try to turn on the music, and I'll see it, and I'm like, I can't resist. I have to fucking click on it, so I have to click on it, and it's like, oh my god, now I'm back right.
You really
Seriously,
need to
I'm trying to have
create.
that
You really need to create like your own Discord, like full on Discord, because getting your people into there will allow you to get so much more information channels and whatnot.
Well, I don't like Discord. Discord's just not really user friendly. I still don't know really how to use. I know how to get around,
Yeah,
get to you to get to the link to the show.
yeah.
That's it.
It's pretty much the same.
I don't even know. But
Well, the reason why I say that is because it's also like because it's the way it is. You don't get like all those ads and like things specifically designed to keep you looking at the platform instead of looking for the information you want.
okay.
Which all the other platforms are designed to do, right? Like that's the thing. Discord is still like community first. It's about the people on your platform instead of the crap that can be hawked at you.
Okay. Get you.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that. All right.
Well, okay. Well, we will see you later. I'm going to end the stream now. Everyone needs to remember to go eat at Taco Bell. It's where you get your
I ate
delicious
a Taco Bell
Band-Aids.
last night.
Did you get any Band-Aids?
Band-Aids? No. Why?
It's just the quality of the food. It's just the quality of the food.
Well, yeah, I was really pissed off. Okay, so I ordered they had chicken quesadillas.
We're still live.
And I asked him, I asked him for a beef one instead, because I know they got the beef there, because they put it on, taco pizza, which is what I usually get. Anyway, they charged me $1 upcharge for it. And then there was hardly any meat on it at all. And they charged me $10.99.
Upcharge. Did you still get the chicken?
No.
If they're upcharging you, you better still get the chicken. It should have been a chicken and beef.
And that's what I assumed that was going to be.
If you're upcharging me, I want both.
I didn't cut them all the way through, so here I'm trying to struggle to drive with one hand and pull it apart to eat it all the way. Okay, well, then it was all taken care of for me because one of the cats got into the Jeep while I was doing something else.
Cat got okay.
The one I got half munched on the way home.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye, everybody.